Hey everybody, One Empire here. Today we're going to take a look at the HK USP Compact, chambered in 40 Smith & Wesson. This is a polymer gun, in case you haven't noticed. It's semi-automatic, recoil operated, single action and double action pistol. Now if you're looking at it thinking it's not that compact, here's the Hi-Point JCP chambered in 40 Smith & Wesson. It's a full-size gun. You can tell that it's definitely a smaller, more compact gun. So there you go, compact by comparison. Moving along, we have the specs of this gun, in case you were wondering. Right now with the magazine empty, weighs 27.3 ounces. When I take the magazine out, it now weighs 23.5 ounces. Being a double action, single action, there's two different trigger pulls. When the trigger's fully forward, the hammer's forward. The trigger pull, long, heavy, annoying in my opinion, some people like it, 11.5 pounds. With the hammer cocked back, you're now at 4.5 pounds. Very crisp, clean, beautiful, light, easy. Shall I continue? No. You get the point. Decocking lever, right here, safety also. Goes back to double action mode so you can safely carry your gun with the safety on or off, round chambered or not, it's up to you. The magazine holds 12 rounds. This is actually an extended magazine. Normally you get 10, which is not bad for a compact gun. The extended magazine adds a little ramp, a little shelf at the bottom, which I like, you know. It's good for the grip. Okay. And overall length 6.81 inches with a 3.5 inch barrel. It is what it is. The gun is a two-tone, this particular one, making it a little bit more rare, a little bit more expensive, valuable, costly, cool, not cool, I don't know. You make a decision on that. And it's stainless and polymer, okay? I think I said that already. This gun has a proprietary rail on it. This isn't your typical run-of-the-mill tactical rail that you see on most guns nowadays. This is HK proprietary. Kind of like the Hi-Point, which if you've seen my video, you know that that is not cool. This gun actually looks good, and so you want to put a nice looking laser or, you know, light or whatever on it, but you have to go with the really expensive, probably outdated HK light accessory. This was one of the first guns to have a rail on it, and so it's proprietary. Go figure. The trigger guard on this gun is squared off, which is good if you like to hold your gun with both hands on both fingers on the trigger guard front. It's textured too, which is really nice. It makes it feel really good and solid. The texturing on the handle, or the grip, is nice. It's this weird, like, I don't know what you call it. And then on the back and front, you have the kind of spiky, raised square diamond bump things, which also feel nice. The magazine release is very unusual in my opinion, unless you like to use USPs all the time. You don't push directly into the gun towards the middle. You actually kind of push down, and that will release the magazine. I thought this was weird because when I first shot this gun, I was like, how are you supposed to release this magazine with your thumb? Like, you can see me gripping it, and it's like, hey, guess what? You're not going to release me. But I figured out it's an ambidextrous mag release, okay? See, on both sides. So what you do is you simply take your trigger finger and move it over. Once I found out, it actually works quite well, and if you train on it, it'll become second nature to you, which is good in a situation that hopefully no one ever has to be in, but sometimes does. I don't know. Last thing I want to talk about as far as going over this gun is right here. Let's see if we can get a good view of it. See that little red right there? Yeah, that's where the chambered round indicator is. It's closed right now because the gun is clear, but when you've got a round in there, it comes out just a little bit and you can see more red. So you got the visual indication, and you also have the tactile, meaning you can touch it and feel it. So if it's dark and you want to make sure your gun's loaded, all you got to do is just go like that, and you'll feel, if you feel a little bump, you know you're good to go, and make whatever happen or stop that you're trying to do. And that's about it as far as the features of this gun. This gun shoots well. I like it. It's been more accurate than a lot of guns I've shot in the same, compact, subcompact size. And the recoil is a little unpleasant in my opinion, but I've shot way worse guns. The gun shoots well, it cycles well. The double action pull is good, because if you like to shoot, if you want to hold your gun and carry it with one round in the chamber and safety on or off, your first shot is going to be a positive shot. You know you're going to have to shoot because you really got to pull that trigger hard, versus being afraid and like freaking out and not realizing you're gripping the trigger so hard that it goes off on accident. So that's one of the advantages of double action. The subsequent shots, since you know you've already shot one, they're going to be easier to pull with the single action. Like I illustrated before, when you're done, just decock it. Sounds scary, I know, but it's safe and it's good. Let's take down this gun. What you do is get this little square right over here. You can't really see too well, so I'll just do it for you. And see how I'm holding it? You kind of slide it back a little bit, make sure your magazine is not in the gun, and then you just line these guys up right here. There we go, sorry about that. And just push it out, and then pull it the rest of the way. There's your takedown lever. Push forward, release the slide. So here's your frame, put it at the bottom here. And then the slide assembly. Push down, rotate it out, guide rod and spring. The barrel, push forward a little bit, rock it up, and slide it out. There's your barrel. Let's see. You got a nice rifling, you can sort of tell. And then your slide. I'm not going to take it down further because we're just doing a full field strip. There you have it. It's only, what, 5 pieces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, pretty simple. So let's put it back together. It's pretty simple, just like takedown. Put the barrel back, make sure it's seated up against the back of the slide. This little claw here will go into the barrel. You'll see here. So just put it in there and push down on it, and it just kind of locks itself into place. You can see it doesn't shake out or anything. Line up these rails. With the rails on here, there's only 4 spots where the rails are actually railed. 1, 2, and then on the opposite, 3, 4. So let's go ahead and do that. Slide it back all the way. Put the takedown back in the hole. Slide it back. This little guy right here is going to go in that square. Same way it came out. Just push it in there. Make sure it's in all the way. Cycle it so you know it's good. Check the function of the slide lock. Works good. Decocker obviously still works fine. And that's pretty nice. So there you go. If you haven't had a chance to shoot one, definitely go out and rent it or borrow one and see how you like it. All in all, in summary, HK USP, not as compact as many people would like these days, but still very carryable, very concealable, great firepower, great gun, reliability, top of the charts. Accuracy, in my opinion, is great. Durability, well, if US government officials use them, you know it's got to be good. And actually around the world, not just the US. And it looks cool, especially when you've got the two-tone. Nice solid gun. Thanks for watching, and see you on the other side.